Good morning and welcome to day 71. It's hard to believe we've been in Europe as long as we have now. And we're still not done because we're in Portugal, but I told you that in yesterday's video. And this is our third day in Portugal, and we're staying right along the coast the whole way up until we have to head off to Finisterre. So we'll see how far we get. Again, I think I said only about a week on Portugal, but it is, the first time we've ever done a second Camino in a Camino year. Sure, we've split Caminos before and jumped ahead, especially when we hurt ourselves or went to visit people. But this one is actually, we got to Santiago and said, let's do another Camino. We have the time. So here we are in Portugal, and it's beautiful. And yeah, we'll show you some more later. It's bright and early. It's like 7 o'clock. So we had actually had designs on sneaking here late last night in the middle of the night and being true pirate and taking the pirate ship to Finisterre, but well, the seaworthiness of the vessel came into question, and so we decided we would continue on foot. But it would have been cool. But yeah, I'm not sure it's going to float very far because I don't even know if it's floating right now. I mean, it's floating, but I think it's probably on standings or something. Like we said, we didn't get to take the pirate ship, but there's this neat fort over here. I'm not sure if we can go in it or not go in it. My map says, though, to go around the front of it, but it looks like we're gonna go around the back of it. Hopefully we get out on the other side, but it is pretty cool looking. It's a great view. We're still at the fort. We've probably gone, I don't know, 100 yards since the last shot, but it's a nice view of the ocean, even with this trash truck and whatever else is going on. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So far the walk in Portugal has been similar in a few regards to our walk through the French Riviera. Lots of beaches, lots of little cafes on the sides of beaches, lots of tourists. Though there are many more tourists here, at least yesterday. Today, it's still kind of early for tourists. But yeah, it's definitely a touristy area here along the coast from Porto. But the one thing we haven't seen is carousels. It must be a French thing. I mean, we've passed in 2 days, I couldn't tell you how many beaches, 20 beaches, but no carousels. Dave Dibble, what's up with that? Tell me, why are there no carousels in Portugal? So aside from the differences in the amount of carousels we've seen, which is at this point 0 in Portugal, another big difference is the sand. There is quite a bit of sand here. Even though there's a lot of rocky coast, the sand is not rocky like it was in France when we saw lots and lots of rocks from Monton to, well, a long way in. I don't remember when the first sand we saw, but now we're back to normally sand. The other thing is the bars are mostly on the beaches, not off the beaches. So we've been able to enjoy some coffees and some beers right on the beach. And we're planning to have lunch on the beach as well. So hopefully it works out. Though I do recall one time in France we had that sandwich near Nice. I can't remember the name of it already, but that was on the beach and it was really nice. Though again, that was one of the rocky beaches. But it's been beautiful. That place looks nice. They might have beer, but all my friends, they left me because I needed to buy some new sunglasses, or sunnies as the Aussies would say, and the South Americans would say. Actually, it's the South Americans. I don't know if the Aussies say that. I know, I'm rambling now, but trying to catch up. That's why I'm breathing heavy. Not because we're going uphill, because we're not. It's flat. Still a lovely view here along the Camino Portuguese coastal route. And we're coming up to another boardwalk. We've actually spent a lot of time on boardwalks. They have miles and miles of boardwalk. Literally in just the middle of nowhere. I mean, between towns. It's great, as opposed to when we were in the south of France and walking on streets most of the time. But I do remember the name of that sandwich. It's called the pain bagnat. Yeah, it was a really good sandwich outside of Nice, but I don't think we're gonna be getting one here. But the food's been great. I'll show you some eventually. I think I did actually get yesterday's video, or I showed you the wine, or the sangria, or something. But since that was yesterday and this is today, I don't remember exactly. Not quite something we expected to see in Portugal, but this is pretty cool. I love to see the sails down and love to see that thing flying around. So they're probably not called sails, it's a windmill. What are they called? Blades? I don't know, but they'd be more like sails because, you know, they would totally be sails. as opposed to blades. But anyway, we're getting ready to take a break. My friend's already having coffee or beer or one or the other, but we'll show you the view again. It's a much different view than the south of France. I mean, I guess we're looking at the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, as opposed to the sea, but it's still beautiful. Well, we got about 5 kilometers to go. You're probably just hearing the wind. We're on the beach still. But check out this little place. That's pretty cool. I could live there. No idea how old it is, but it's neat looking. And look way up there. I mean, that's more windmills without the sails. But there's been a lot of windmills along the way. We've only shown you one, but there's 4 more. So yeah, I mean, these are old windmills of some kind. I don't know about windmills in Portugal before, but it is pretty neat. And they're preserved up there. I mean, there was a sign about preservation of the area. I didn't really read it. Well, it's in Portuguese, and I know like 0 Portuguese other than like obrigado and cerveja, the things that are, you know, important. Beer and thank you.